going to the jungle, sitting on one leg, standing on one leg, or sitting unmoved, spending months, years in Bhagavat Chintana Smarana. In the Kali Yuga, regularly attending the Shastra Satsanga itself is a great tapasya. That great tapasya you are doing, which millions are not able to do. There are good, great people of good heart, sharpness, subtlety. But what the use of all of that if that is not employed in knowing the truth through the Shastra? Do you mean to say they are not doing? Not as consistently as you are. This comparative study only is to say that such beautiful way we are blessed by the Lord. He is suppressing our ego because if the little ego comes, you say, who is this Swami? What class? Run away. He is quietening our demands, distractions, negativities because even they upsurge, we leave the class and go away. He is kindling that liking in us to listen to the class because if that liking is not there, you will be distracted in the class. You will not even come. Who is giving me this liking to take this class? Who is giving me this ability to talk on this? Who is giving me the understanding of the text to Paramatma only? That way we are really lucky and blessed. Once in a while, everybody does it. But consistently, with faith, attending to the Shastras, listening, trying to grasp is the topest job you are doing. There's no greater job than this. Only the next two jobs are after listening, contemplation and understanding at home. After that, meditating and realizing. बस ये दो ही बचे हैं इससे ऊपर वाले इससे नीचे ही बाकी सारे कर्म you are doing that. There are thousands and thousands of people taken up sannyasa and maybe doing their tapasya, etc., but not studying Shastra as consistently as you are doing. That way, you are even greater than them. Comparison only to inspire you, not to say that they are not doing sadhana. That is sadhana for them at that time. at that time. Ultimately, सब साधना में ही है भगवान के कृपा से. Because mama vartmanu vartante manushyaha partha sarvasha. Even a criminal doing crime is only en route to reaching God only. But that way don't you become criminal and justify a criminal's criminal act. व्यवहार का दिमाग व्यवहार में चला रहा है. स्पिरिचुअल दिमाग को व्यवहार में नहीं लाना, वो बिगड़ जाएगा. Clear? But he'll do that, he'll realize from it when he's given punishments and all, so that he will change. Like in the story of Kamsa, we see, it is very first mistake also, Bhagavan can eliminate Kamsa, but उनके पाप के घड़े को भरने दिया. So every papa of him is taking him near to God only. In such a manner, after the 100th is done, Bhagavan finished him and made him merge. It's only example. Therefore, don't take Kamsa as example and change your name from the Hamsa to Kamsa. Don't change the name. Understanding की बात है. So good, be consistent like that. Some days class will be heavy, sometime very sublime, sometime lighter. It's all what we need the Lord gives. Keep up that faith, keep up that consistency, keep up that minimum efforts or maximum which you can do in trying to grasp. If this much is done, done. प्रभो मैं जितना कर सकता हूँ इतने किया, वो भी आप ही की कृपा से, बाकी आपके हाथ. Like I do. Whatever you made me to do class, I'm doing. Rest is in your hands. अब मेरे के इससे ज़्यादा कहाँ हो सकता है? Be relaxed. Is it not? नहीं करके रिलैक्स होना गलत है, करके टेंशन भी लेना गलत है, करके भगवान के चरण में समर्पण करके रिलैक्स. Like an intelligent doctor. He gives all injection operation. ये भगवान मैंने जो करना कर दिया, अब आपके हाथ में. एवरी डॉक्टर हार्ट इन हार्ट नोस एवरी आस्तिक ऑपरेशन मैंने किया बट करवाया उन्होंने बचाया उन्होंने. ऐसा पब्लिकली कहने से सब भगवान का जाएंगे, डॉक्टर्स नहीं आएंगे, इसलिए ही विल नॉट से. देयर ऑल ट्रेड सीक्रेट्स. Like when you ask an advice, we also give. The advice giver is God only, and if it works wonders, it is God's grace. And you have followed it, your contribution. So let us study for some time today our Adhyatma Ramayanam also. Beautiful topic of Rama giving Tattva Upadesha to Tara in this Kishkindha Kandam Trutiya Sargam. So, where do we have to chant from? Hmm, hmm. 28 से पढ़ लो कितने हैं 55 ओनली सो 28 7 श्लोकास ओम 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 सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ओम शांति 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 ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेते रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या भक्तिविद्या योगविद्या धर्मविद्या संप्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमहत्तये नमः समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः ओम श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः ओम श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षि नमः समस्त श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः भक्तेभ्यो नमः ओम श्री रामायण शास्त्रस्य आचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः हैन्दवसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं च तत्कृतसमस्तसाधकभक्तानाम् आयुरारोग्यक्षेमस्थैर्यश्रद्धाभक्त्यादि साधना सम्पदा शक्ति सानुकूल्यतानां सिद्धिद्वारा शत्रुविघ्ननिर्मूलनद्वारा धर्मसंस्थापनकार्ये नित्यनिरन्तर दिग्विजयप्राप्त्यर्थं च श्रीमद् ब्रह्मांड पुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ श्रीराम नाम संकीर्तनम् ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 ओम नमोस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्र इन्द्र यम अनिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्क मरुद्गणेभ्यः ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः अतः श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रं किष्किन्धा काण्डं तृतीय सर्गः श्री महादेव उवाच श्रीराम उवाच राइट चैंट फ्रॉम 28 अप टू द एंड 28 मंत्रास यदा पुण्य विशेषेण लभते संगतिं सदां मद्भक्तानां सुशान्तानां तदा मद्विषया मतिः मत्कथा श्रवणे श्रद्धा दुर्लभा जायते ततः ततः स्वरूप विज्ञानमनायासेन जायते तदाचार्य प्रसादेन वाक्यार्थ ज्ञानतः क्षणात् देहेन्द्रियमनप्राणाहङ्कृतिभ्यः पृथक् स्थितं स्वात्मानुभवतः सत्यमानन्दात्मानमद्वयं ज्ञात्वा सद्यो भवेन्मुक्तः सत्यमेव मयोदितम् एवं मयोदितं सम्यक् आलोचयति योनिशं तस्य संसारदुःखानि न स्पृशन्ति कदाचन त्वमप्येतन्मया प्रोक्तम् आलोचय विशुद्धधीः न स्पृश्यसे दुःखजालैः कर्मबन्धाद् विमोक्ष्यसे पूर्वजन्मनि ते शुभ्रो कृता मद्भक्तिरुत्तमा अतस्तव विमोक्षाय रूपं मे दर्शितं शुभे ध्यात्वा मद्रूपमनिशम् आलोचय मयोदितं प्रवाहपतितं कार्यं कुर्वत्यपि न लिप्यसे श्रीरामेणोदितं सर्वं श्रुत्वा तारातिविस्मिता स देहाभिमानजं शोकं त्यक्त्वा नत्वा रघोत्तमम् आत्मानुभवसन्तुष्टा जीवन्मुक्ता बभूवः क्षणसङ्गममात्रेण रामेण परमात्मना अनादिबन्धं निर्धूय मुक्ता सापि विकल्मषा सुग्रीवोऽपि च तच्छ्रुत्वा रामवक्तात् समीरितं जहावज्ञानमखिलं स्वस्थचित्तो भवत्तथा। इतना काफी है, ज्यादा इससे हम कर नहीं सकते, तो इतना ही हम थोड़ा सा देखेंगे. ओके, फर्स्ट अगेन रिपीटिशन. फर्स्ट वेयर वी हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम कि I identify the mind. Mind made of Maya. Maya has three gunas. Accordingly, mind will have three modes of sankalpa. That sankalpa, when it becomes kamana or anything, for the sake of fulfilling that various karma I do. Then to get the karma phala, I jump from one deha to other, one loka to other, one anubhuti to other. In this way, how long it happens? Till pralaya. What happens during the pralaya? We go into bijavastha. Again, when the new srushti happens, what happens? I am given back my vasanas, my mana, and back to again the same chakra of janma marana. So clear this topic. Then how to come out of all this? Answer is given from here. From there we have to discuss. While this is happening, yada, whenever punya visheshena. What is punya vishesha? We have done yesterday. Lot of upasanas, not for any phalasakti. So to any of the seva karya, not with phalasakti. When we do through Ishvara Krupa, this will happen. So yada punya visheshena, what comes to us in our life? Satam sangatim labhate. We get satsangati. And every sangati is not satsangati. Somebody is wearing that japmalas and putting all bindi, chandan, kumkum, and in a special dress like a baba. Everybody is not. That's why the Lord is specifying here, Mad Bhaktanam Sushantanam, who are truly devoted to the Lord and who are established in the truth. Therefore, they are Shanta, Sushanta. Then how do you know that is Mad Bhakta or Sushant? You stay with that Guru sometime. Actually, stay, you will understand it. Then you can accept him as Bhagavan sent Guru. Then from him, Mad Vishaya Matihi. Then slowly into our intellect, the regarding the Lord, the introduction is done. So therefore, who does introduction about God into our heart? He is Santa only. He is Mad Bhakta only, Sushanta only. And that company with him is Satsangati. Here you can have a clarity. And anybody who has got any type of attire looking like some, but in his company, instead of bhakti for Bhagavan, anything else is created, then he is not the right guru for us. It's simple, no? If somebody tells us about samsara only, about the Jagat Vishayas only, that anyway we know it, anyway others also doing it for us, then we need not. Only भगवान के बारे में हमको बिताने वाले सत है, संत है. In that way, anyone who is telling all that is Santa only. Among them, one who continuously speaks, loves us, we also tune to him, then he can be taken as Bhagavan sent. So, yada punya visheshena satam sangati lavate madbhaktanam sushantanam tada jayate madvishaya matihi. Okay. And what is the meaning of madvishaya matihi? What it leads in a ki mad katha shravane shraddha. After introduction into our heart about the Lord and presence, we should be developing the Shraddha in listening to the Katha of both Saguna and Nirguna of Bhagavan. And this is Durlabha. Why? Because from here only, as the glory of the Lord is known to us, either in Bhakti or Jnana, we start becoming more and more surrendered or dedicated to the Lord, leading to the Mukti Marga. And that happens only after lot of Antakara Shuddhis happen. That is why it is Durlabha, not Sulabha. इसलिए करोड़ों लोग मंदिर जाके आते हैं, बट भगवान के बारे में उनके निर्गुण सर्वगुण का पूरा सुनना कितने लोगों को होता है? उनमें some of them may listen to Saguna, that also only superficial katha. But what is the antarartha of those kathas? What is the lessons to be learned from it? What is the sadhana to be understood? They don't listen. बढ़िया कथा कहा उन्होंने राम जी का कृष्ण जी का. It is like an entertainment to them. That's why it's durlabha. Very few are there who understand through that stories that Bhagavan wants us also to be like that Bhakta. Go through all the tasks and toughnesses. वो कुछ ही लोग पकड़ते हैं, not everyone. That's why it's called दुर्लभ. All are दुर्लभ. पुण्य विशेष दुर्लभ. सताम संगति दुर्लभ. By this grace, मद विषया मति is दुर्लभ. Then मत कथा श्रवणे श्रद्धा अत्यंत दुर्लभ. And that's what today in our 10 minutes back introduction class we said, if you are having Shraddha in Rama and Krishna and Guru Katha or Tattva Katha, that's your lot of punya earlier lives you have done. How many gurus you might have with humbleness served even once or few times, that they all must have said in their mind, इनको सत्संगति शास्त्र ज्ञान के द्वारा परमात्मा मिल जाए. उन सब का वो कृपानुग्रह ही our ability to consistently study. मैं बताया ना, बड़े बड़े संत महात्मा लोग भी इतने लगातार शास्त्र नहीं पढ़ते. समटाइम दे मे नॉट नीड इट, बट वी आर सी 1000 दिन. कोई है क्या पूरे गिनीज बुक ऑफ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड में 1000 दिन लगातार हर दिन बिना ब्रेक भागवत पढ़ने वाले? You know, you all can enter into that. You are a part of it. And luckily that is even available. It is available in the YouTube. अब भी आप शुरू कर सकते हैं. Anyway, understood? मत कथा श्रवणे श्रद्धा दुर्लभा jayate tatah. So therefore, in any guru's presence company, the jignasa for Paramatma, when it grows, that guru, the company with that guru is worthwhile. And it is depending on both. That's why sahaviryam karavavahai. The guru should tell only that thing. Shishya should ask and listen only that thing. Guru tells something, even though Shishya wants to know about Bhagwan, वो फिर संबंध ठीक है. बट गुरु वांट्स टू टेल दैट, तो बट शिष्य कहते महाराज थोड़ा हम पॉलिटिक्स बात करेंगे और कुछ करें, तो फिर वो साहवीर्यम करावा ही नहीं हुआ ना, तो फिर ये होता नहीं. ओके, मत कथा श्रवणे श्रद्धा एंड श्रवण योग्यता एंड श्रवण प्रयत्नम एंड श्रवण कर्म, सब ये होने में दोनों का मेहनत. सो मत कथा श्रवणे दुर्लभा जायते. ओके, दुर्लभ है श्रवणे श्रद्धा. श्रद्धा होने के बाद क्या होगा? ततः स्वरूप विज्ञानम अनायासेन जायते. With that guru's teachings, if you are fully attuned, swarupa vijnanam. There are three things, you know. One is swarupa jnanam. Second is the practice of that swarupa jnanam, which also is called as vijnanam. With that practice, the anubhuti comes. That also is called as vijnanam. Vijnanam is practice, vijnanam is experience. That's why nowadays to the youth in Gita, we are teaching 7th chapter. The name of it is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So the Jnanam Bhagavan gave. It is my para prakriti, my apara prakriti. These two, I am managing the world. 3 stages. 4th stage is I am other than all these 3. This is called as Jnanam given by God. Now you have to practice Vijnana hai. इसलिए रसोहम अपसु कौन्तेय, all that Vijnanam Bhagavan is giving. And when it is practiced, then experience will come. That Aham Brahmas. So mad vishaya vijnanam मत कथा श्रवणे दुर्लभा जायते ततः स्वरूप विज्ञानम अनायासेन जायते. How the Swarupa Vijnana comes and what it looks like. How the Swarupa Vijnana comes and what it looks like. These 2 questions are answered in the next 2 shlokas. One, Tad Acharya Prasadena or Tada Acharya Prasadena. By the prasannata of the Acharya, and how the Acharya will be prasanna? When you are sincere, when you are regular, when you are true. Acharya is not prasanna because you are physically doing some seva to him and giving him some dakshina and all. That's okay. He knows God prompts, therefore you give. If you don't give, somebody else, Lord will give more than what you. That they don't bother. They are prasanna when we come up to their expectation level of purity, simplicity, surrender. The surrender to Guru is not for the Guru's sake. Like surrender to the doctor for operation is not for doctor's sake. It is for us to get operated. So to that surrender, that humility, that beautiful obedience, these are good qualities for the Guru to help us. Good qualities in us, not in the Guru. Not that Guru should surrender to us. तो फॉर दैट इज वाई आचार्य प्रसाद कहते हैं उसको, आचार्य प्रसाद है ना. व्हाट इज द प्रसन्नता ऑफ आचार्य? वाक्य अर्थ ज्ञान he gives महावाक्य उपदेशम. So how do you know the Atma? Mahavakya Upadesha. Mahavakya is Tat Tvam Asi, Tvam Etat Na Asi. Okay? The Tat Tvam Asi can be two ways understood. One way understanding is Tvam Tad. Tad means you have your own Panchakoshas. Yes. There is some illuminating substratum behind. Yeah. Tvam Tad Asi. You are that. Another way generally the Tattvamasi explained is what? Tat is the Paroksha Rupena Ishvara. Tvam is Pratyaksha Rupena Jiva. You are that. How can I, the Jiva, Alpagna, Alpa Shaktiman, can be the Sarvagna, Sarvaktiman, Ishvara? Cannot be. And even if you want to be, Ishvara doesn't want, because he will want to be compromised with his Shaktis. Then how the Shruti Mata said, Tat and Tomarasi? That is what is Vicharana. In that Vicharana, from the Tvam, remove all the Upadhi and keep the Shuddha Sachidananda. From the Tatta also remove all the Upadhi and keep that Satyam Jnanavanantam Brahma. So the Vesti Upadhi say, I am the Jiva. Samashti Upadhi says Ishvara. Samadhi Upadhi, Samashti Upadhi when removed from Ishvara, he is Brahma, Satyam Jnanavanantam. Vyasti Upadhi when removed from Jiva, he is Sachidananda Atma. This Sachidananda Atma, the Satyam Jnanananda Brahma, only are words, but they are not two, it is one only. This is a Mahavakya Upadesha. And this is not as easy as we said now. It has to be very contemplatively reached to that level of removing all the contradictory thoughts to this. इसके खिलाफ जो भी वृत्तियां हैं उन सबको फेंकना है, उतना गहराई में ये ज्ञान जाना चाहिए. And what is the sign that this jnana has got inside? This Mahavakya Upadesha Janya, Tattvamasi Mahavakya Upadesha Janya, Aham Brahmasmi Jnana should give an anubhuti. What is the anubhuti? Said in the next slok. Jnatva, what is it? See, Tada Acharya Prasadena, Vakya Artha Jnanataha, Kshanat. Instantaneously, because it is not an object or the thing to be known or found in different place or time. It is already existing thing. When it's already existing thing, hai, like already existing items in the room, you don't need any time to know them. Just put on the light, in the light they are bathing, immediately you know. Any object, if it is not there in the room, then they have to be brought and we have to see. So I am already the Atma. The moment the Vidya or Jnanam comes, the realization is instantaneous. It doesn't take even time also. That's why Kshanatu. What will happen in that Kshana when Tattva Samavakya Upadesha is grasped by the disciple, taught by the very efficient Guru, ki Deha, Indriya, Manaha, Prana, Aham Krutubhya, Pruthak Stitam. Pruthak means alag, Stitam means staying. Other than Deha, Indriya, Prana, Aham Krutubhya. Other than Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya, Koshas, according to Taittiriya Bhasha. So Deha, you all are aware of it. Indriya, you know, Jnanendriyas, with which we do so much gadbad. Indriya ho gaya. Then third one is what? Jnana Indriya, Manaha. You know, we are the mind. Prana, the Pancha Pranas. Ahankritihi, the Aham Karta and Bhokta. In सबसे पृथक स्थितम अलग बैठा हुआ स्व आत्मा अनुभवतः. He will get the anubhava of that Swa Atma, who is other than all this. And what is his nature? See, Satyam Ananda Atmanam. So you can add the Jnanam in between, the Taittiriya mantra, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So Satyam Ananda Atmanam Advayam Jnatva. It is only Jnatva. Because Darshana Apekshatvat Brahmana Prapti Apraptyoho. Just knowing only being, because you are already that. There is nothing to be done. Jnatva Sadhya Bhaven Muktaha. Instantaneously he becomes Mukta. Satyam Evam Maya Uditam. What I said, oh Tara, is 100% truth. How did we understand it or not without seeing the book? So, for many pralayas, we continue to be Jiva with our Vasana Samskar. Many pralaya Sushtiyo mein. But whenever our Punya Vishesha is done, little grown, it is sufficient enough. It results in Lord's grace in the form of arrival of Santa in our life. Sat Sangati Labhet. Who is Santa? Bhakti Jnana Sikhane Wala. And he creates a Mad Vishaya Matihi. In our mind, the Paramatma related information he starts giving. Listening to that, the power of his words and his kindness, also our punya phala and it is Santa Karana Shuddhi, that mat katha shravane shraddha. We get the shraddha in listening about him. The more we listen about him, the more affinity towards him grows. Then we want to actually know him. What is he? And again, the same Guru, seeing us qualified, he tries to give the final knowledge about that Paramatma. And what is the way the knowledge of Paramatma finally given is Tattvamasi Mahavakya Upadesh. There is no other thing. In the Tattvamasi Mahavakya Upadesh, जब पूरा समझते हैं, in Kshana only happens. What happens? Two things happen. One Vyatireka, second Anvaya. Vyatireka is to know that I am other than Deha, Indriya, Prana, Mana, Ahankruti. Anvaya is what? Satyam Jnanamanantam Brahma. I am. That knowledge happens. The moment that knowledge or experience happens, Sadhya Bhaven Muktaha. Immediately, the mukti from the wrong notions of bondage, that Aham Devasmi, Aham Jivasmi, the Jagat Satyam Asti, and I can't live without Jagat, all whatever were there, इन सब से एक क्षण में ही मुक्ति हो जाती है. सद्य भवेन मुक्तः सत्यम एव मया उदितम. And whatever I said, the goal, the means, the process, all of this is absolutely truth. ओ तारा. देखो तारा इज गुड नेम. तारा में तार करवाना. भगवान हमको आत्मज्ञान तारा के द्वारा देते हुए तार रहे हमको भी. है कि नहीं? तारा ने वी आर ऑल्सो बीइंग तर रहे हम भी. तरणम सत्यमेव मया उदितम. These 5-6 points if you can catch and also अन्वयम करो उसका अपने आप से and understand where do we stand and therefore what is next to be done consciously as per whatever is in our hands. If these few things are done, our spiritual progress growth is guaranteed. सत्यम एवं मया उदितम. ये झूठ नहीं है बाबा, सत्य है. And Tara ke liye luckily, he is actually the killer of her husband. But he is also God. He is also Guru. He is also Sadguru. He not only gave Upadesh as Guru, but as a God he blessed also that instantaneously, as I said, Kshanat, she gets the moksha in next 5-6 shlokas. We see that. So let us see. Ye tam evam, in this way, maya uditam, again same word, maya uditam, the knowledge told by me, given by me, samyak alochayati yaha, whoever is going on deeply contemplating anisham all the time. Alochayati, samyak alochayati, anisham samyak alochayati. Alochana means contemplation. Samyak alochana means with shraddha deeply. Anisham is all the time. Tasya, of him also, samsara dukkhani na sprishanti kadachana, because he discovers himself with the self. Self is untouched by any of the upadhi. Never upadhiyo mein samsara dukh hota hai, that never touches him. So he is mukta. Anybody who does it. So he is telling all the people assembled there who are listening, whoever practices samyak alochayati, samyak alochayati, then anisham alochayati. Sadyah tasya samsara dukkhani na sprishanti kadachana. In general. Now to you directly. He Tara, Twamapi, you also etatu, this maya proktam, taught by me, alochaya, contemplate karo. Vishuddha dhihi. What is the Vishuddhi in that? Don't take me as a killer of your husband all and don't get bogged up by any of the things around happening. Shuddha Shraddha Yukta Antakarana se contemplate on this. Then what will happen to you if you do that? Ki na sprushase dukkha jalaihi. These all dukkha jala will never touch you. Not only that, karma bandhat vimokshase. If this knowledge is deeply contemplated, the agami karma, sanchita karma, ये burn हो जाते हैं. Prarabdha everybody will have to go through. That doesn't matter. So in this way, if you contemplate on these mantras, dukkha jala भी touch नहीं करेगा. Why? Dukkhas are only at the upadhi level. You have identified with the self. How can they touch you? So too, karma bandha vimoksha se, you are freed from the bondage of all karma. हे तारा, कॉन्टेम्पलेट ऑन दिस. हम सब भी तारा ही हैं, हमको तारना है, तरना है संसार सागर से. नाउ एज आई टोल्ड यू, to the Muchukunda also Bhagavan says same thing. To Hara also same thing. He says, Purva Janmani, in your early lives, hey Subhru, oh wonderful Bhru Kutivali, Tara, te Kruta Mad Bhakti Uttama. By you, a deep devotion for me was done. उपासनाएं भक्ति सारा तुमने पूर्व जन्म में किया. अतः देयरफॉर तव विमोक्षाय, टू गिव यू मोक्ष, रूपम में दर्शितम, आई गेव यू माय रूप दर्शनम and also Swarupa Jnanam. What it means? Even in this Janma, we are bound by all samsara, yet with the whatever capacities we do sadhana, in one of the lives, like Rama came and blessed Tara, the Lord will come, Guru will come and give us that final touches of Upadesham and Mukti. उसके लिए हमें हर जन्म में लगे रहना निश्चय पूर्वकता से, not distracting it from it by any reason, for any reason. Nothing should distract us from this goal. Continuously लगे रहने से very soon in one or other form Guru God will come, final touches they give. So you have done lot of uttama bhakti kruta maya te mama. पूर्व जन्मनि ते सुब्रु कृता मद्भक्ति उत्तमा. अतः therefore तव विमोक्षाय रूपमे दर्शितम. Same thing you will say. Lot of punya you have done, oh Mujukunda, Lord Krishna. Now ask whatever boon you want. Then Muchukundaji spoke about all samsara and nonsense and all. I want nothing of it. Only I want Sharanagati, Bhakti and Jnanam. Bhagavan says, Tata Astu. And same thing there and here. You have done lot of himsa as a Raja to do Yajnadi. So you have to do the purification, further do all the upasana and all. Then next Janma you will be born a Uttam Brahmana, you will reach me. But तारा को उतना भी जरूरत नहीं, इसी जन्म में मुक्ति हो गया. That will be told. Now, अतः तव विमोक्षाय रूपम में दर्शितम शुभे. O Shubhanna, for giving you moksha, I came and gave you darshanam. Okay, Adhyatma madrupa manisham. Now, two sadhanas for all of us. One, always do the dhyana of the Bhagavan's rupa, so that all the durgunas go away from the mind. Second, aloche maya uditam. Then the tattva jnana which I gave you, of that you do the contemplation. Therefore, namasmarana, rupa dhyana, then tattva chintana. More spashta than this, what else? Batao. Namasmarana, rupa dhyana, tattva chintana. Keep on doing. Alocha maya uditam. While doing so, pravahapatidam karyam kurvati api. You are in the prarabdha pravaha. Prarabdhas will come and go, but nalipyase, you will not be touched by them. Therefore, prarabdhas are to the body, but our mind is engaged in Rupa Smaranam, the Rupa Dhyanam, Nama Dhyanam, and then Tattva Chintanam. So what? Prarabdha aneda janeda. Always remember, the body has its own prarabdha. You cannot stop it. Let it go. Some care you take as medication and exercise, right food. More than that, focus on the mind, and in the mind, the Tattva Chintan kaho, Vritti Nirodh kaho, Bhakti kaho. Any of these three. योग के द्वारा वृत्ति निरोध, भक्ति के द्वारा शरणागति, तत्व का चिंतन. Then when you are busy in that, you are not touched by the prarabdha. This is again another achievement. Going through the toughest prarabdha of the body also, we can avoid all the suffering if we can mentally engage in the sadhana. That possibility is there and we have to make it possible. So in this way, Bhagavan, Pravapatam Karyam Kurvatyapi na lipyase. Even though you are in prarabdha, not will not touch you because the mind is engaged. If the mind is not engaged in my chintana or my name or my rupa, it is free. Therefore, he will get identified with Upadi. Upadi mein prarabdha ho raha hai. Then he takes as his own. That is called Jiva and Samsara and Dukkha. Okay? This is how from last 19 days we are studying this chapter. I don't know whether you are counting or not. In this way, Sri Ramena Uditam Sarvam Shrutva. Everything exhaustively she heard. Tara Ativismita. She was extremely happy and surprised or wonderstruck. Then what happened to her? Deha Abhimanam Jam Shokam Tektva. All the shoka which is born out of Aham Dehosmi and Saha Deha Asti, that Chodkara Natva So Deha Vimarjam Shokam Tektva. She left all Shoka because that was born out of Deha. So she is Deha, he is Deha, and he is her husband. He died, therefore she was miserable. That शोक छूट गया उनके यहाँ से. नत्वा रघुत्तमम. She did salutations to Bhagwan Rama. Then Atma Anubhava Santushta. This is सबसे important. She was contented in Atma Anubhava. So यस्त्वात्मरति एव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः. That stage she reached. Atma Santushta. Jivan Mukta Bhavuah. Instantaneously she got Jivan Mukta. So no doubt now राम उपदेश का पावर का सुनते ही तारा का जीवन मुक्ति हो गया. क्षण संगम मात्रेण रामेण परमात्मना. With परमात्मा रामा, few moments of meeting only, अनादि बंधम निर्धूया. अनादि जन्म का अविद्या का बंधन टूट कर निकल गया. सा अपि मुक्ता विकल्मषा. She became purified and even got liberation also. This is the power of this knowledge. The delay in receiving that knowledge delays our moksha. If you are instantaneously receiving it, instant moksha. So what happened to Sugriva? Sugrivo picha. Sugriva ji side mein hai. Tata shrutva. What? Rama vaktrat samiritam. Rama, whatever he spoke through his mouth, having heard that thoroughly. Jahau ajnanam akhilam. He also transcended, gave up all the ignorance like Dehadi Tadatmya. Then swastha chitta bhavat tada. He became established in his own chitta. Even Sugriva also. So this is the power of this Upadesha. Last few slokas, although we rushed through, but okay. But the earlier slokas we have repeatedly studied every day, last at least for 1 week or so. So our job is at home again, take up the book, go through the slokas, go through the meaning. Then without the book also, as we did now, some contemplation chintana. In this way, from the pustaka, the subject should come into our mastaka. From the mastaka, through vichara, it should become jnana. First, jnana should establish in us, and we should establish thereafter in that jnana. Through practice. That's it. So may Lord bless all of us. Then what happened? What is Lord's order to Sugriva, etc.? That portion we'll do tomorrow. Of course, summarizing little of what is seen. Thank you. Sarvam Ramarpanam Om. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Shishyate Om. Shanti 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 Hari Om. Sri Guru Bhyo Namah. Om Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वभय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धिचंद्रिका भक्त चित्तकेकि घनाघना रोगमरत दम्भोलिर्मृत्युधार कुठारिकाय नमो नमः. ओम नासै रोगहरे समपीरा जपद निरंतर हनुमतवीरा. ओम श्री हनुमतवीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गुष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. राम नाम स्मरणम राम 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 Rama 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 Oda Shri Saraswati Matu Kripaya Paramatma Anubhava Siddhyartham Parabrahmana Anubhava Siddhyartham Vanidukta Supurani Ityasokta Bhagavad Bhavata Darshana Praptyartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vishwavyaptyartham Cha Shri Saraswati Matu अष्टोत्तरशतनामावल्याः पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम महाभद्रायै नमः। ओम महामायायै नमः। ओम वरप्रदायै नमः। ओम श्रीप्रदायै नमः। ओम पद्मनिलयायै नमः। ओम पद्माक्षै नमः। ओम पद्मवक्त्रायै नमः। ओम शिवानुजायै नमः। ओम पुस्तकभृते नमः। ओम ज्ञानमुद्रायै नमः। ओम रमायै नमः। ओम परायै नमः। ओम कामरूपायै नमः। ओम महाविद्यायै नमः। ओम महाबाधकनाशिन्यै नमः। ओम महाश्रयाय नमः। ओम मालिन्यै नमः। ओम महाभोगाय नमः। ओम महाभुजाय नमः। ओम महाभागाय नमः। ओम महोत्साहाय नमः। दिव्यांग्यै नमः। सुरवन्दिताय नमः। महाकाल्यै नमः। महाकाराय नमः। ओम महाभाषाय नमः। महाङ्कुशाय नमः। पीताय नमः। विमलाय नमः। विश्वाय नमः। विद्युन्मालाय नमः। वैष्णव्यै नमः। चन्द्रिकाय नमः। चन्द्रवदनाय नमः। चन्द्रलेखाविभूषिताय नमः। ओम सावित्र्यै नमः। सुरसाय नमः। देव्यै नमः। दिव्यालङ्कारभूषिताय नमः। वाग्देव्यै नमः। वसुधायै नमः। तीव्रायै नमः। ओम महाभद्रायै नमः। ओम महाबलायै नमः। ओम भोगदायै नमः। ओम भारत्यै नमः। ओम भामायै नमः। ओम गोविन्दायै नमः। ओम गोमत्यै नमः। ओम शिवाय नमः। ओम जटिलायै नमः। ओम प्रणवार्थस्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ओम विन्ध्याचलविराजितायै नमः। ओम चण्डिकायै नमः। ओम सकलविद्याधिदेवतायै नमः। ओम ब्राह्म्यै नमः। ओम वैष्णव्यै नमः। ओम ब्रह्म ज्ञानैकसाधनायै नमः। ओम सौदामिन्यै नमः। ओम सुधामूर्तये नमः। ओम सुभद्रायै नमः। ओम सुरपूजितायै नमः। ओम सुवासिन्यै नमः। ओम सुनासाय नमः। ओम विनिद्राय नमः। ओम पद्मलोचनाय नमः। विद्यारूपाय नमः। विशालाक्षे नमः। ब्रह्मजायाय नमः। महाफलाय नमः। त्रयीमूर्तये नमः। त्रिकालज्ञाय नमः। त्रिगुणाय नमः। शास्त्ररूपिण्यै नमः। शुम्भासुरप्रमथिन्यै नमः। शुभदायै नमः। सर्वात्मिकाय नमः। रक्तबीजनिहन्त्र्यै नमः। चामुण्डाय नमः। अम्बिकाय नमः। मुण्डकाय प्रहरणाय नमः। धूम्रलोचनमर्दिन्यै नमः। सर्वदेवस्तुताय नमः। सौम्याय नमः। सुरासुरनमस्कृताय नमः। कालरात्र्यै नमः। कलाधराय नमः। रूपसौभाग्यदायिन्यै नमः। ओम वाग्देव्यै नमः। ओम वरारोहाय नमः। ओम वाराह्यै नमः। ओम वारिजासनाय नमः। ओम चित्राम्बराय नमः। ओम चित्रगन्धाय नमः। ओम चित्रमाल्यविभूषिताय नमः। ओम कान्ताय नमः। ओम कामप्रदाय नमः। ओम वन्द्याय नमः। विद्याधरसुपूजिताय नमः। ओम श्वेतासनाय नमः। नीलभुजाय नमः। सुरपूजिताय नमः। ओम रक्तमध्याय नमः। नीलजङ्घाय नमः। निरञ्जनाय नमः। चतुरानन साम्राज्याय नमः। ओम चतुर्वर्गफलप्रदाय नमः। ओम हंसासनाय नमः। ओम ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवात्मिकाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वती मात्रे नमो नमः। थैंक यू। ओम प्राणाय प्राणायामाय मनः समर ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्मैव मध्ये मध्ये मृतमानस्तोऽस्तु ये राजनाम शंकर देव तम पुरुषं। ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति। ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। ओम मंगलम वसुदेन्द्राय ओम दासरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात्। रामभार्याय विद्महे पूजाय श्री तन्न सीता तत्पुरुषाय तन्नो रुद्रमंगलम श्री गुरुसा ब्रह्मलोका येहि मे गुरु पूर्वमद्वाक्यतमोक्षयाख्याता सर्ववेदान्तादा नित्यं वरदोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम योग व्यासाय विष्णुपाय व्यासोपाय नमो योगींद्राय नमस्तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे अंसारदर्शनष्टम यो विश्वनाथमोचत। ओम श्री सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत संहिता शिव पुराण आदि समस्त धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेद व्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास आदि रामायणाचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास विश्वामित्र वेद व्यास वैशंपायन के आद्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यास आदि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सदगुरुदेव भगवान की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नम पार्वती हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति ललिता माता की जय। बोलो भाई सर्व संतान की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासुगण की जय। May our everyday be filled, not only in the class, even otherwise, with the divine thought all the time. Truly, from the heart till the Lord enters our heart. Thank you. For a good day.